Hey guys, you know what? I've been missing travel a lot these days. What about you? Are you also feeling the same? So the least I thought I could do was, talk about a travel story in this week's Finance Mantra. So Rajesh was an employee and he had returned from his business travel and he submitted his bills for reimbursement. And you know what? The finance department reimbursed only a part of his bills and rejected the rest. Rajesh was obviously furious that some of his claims were rejected. So he stormed in and to the finance executive and then asked him the reason why his bills were rejected. He had also submitted the supporting bills. So he was like all over the place and asking them why did you have to not reimburse me the expenses that I've incurred during my business trip. So what the finance executive told him was his bills contained some five-star dinner bills as well as liquor bills, and the amounts were exorbitant, and therefore the finance department would not be reimbursing that to him. This only irritated Rajesh further because from his perspective, he had incurred these expenses because it was his business travel. He thought he was entitled to them, and he didn't know that these will not be reimbursed. So he escalated the case and he went to the senior finance manager and to asked him what to do. So the senior manager just told him, go and refer to the travel policy of our organization. And guess what? The manual just stated that all expenses incurred during an approved business travel will be reimbursed. It did not specify any criteria nor any limits and who was entitled for what expense. So Rajesh's expenses had to get approved and reimbursed, and he was reimbursed this huge amount, which was not really the travel policy of the organization, just because it was ambiguous. What has been your experience? Have you also encountered such situations? If yes, do let me know in the comments below. So, if you want your business policies to be effective and driving across your point, what should be the good criteria? So let's talk about that today. And I'm Sangeeta Shankaran Sumesh, the Gain Enabler, having over 25 years of experience in corporate and senior leadership positions and working on your financial and non-financial gains as a high-performance business coach, best-selling author, professional speaker, and an advisor. So here are the 7 aspects of any effective policy or any communication for a business that you should follow. 1, it has to be clear and straightforward, and there should be no ambiguity. 2, it has to convey the purpose and the reason of the communication. Why is it that people in your organization need to know about it? 3, it needs to be simple and easily understood and cover all the different possibilities. 4, state the applicability and the eligibility criteria with the do's and the don'ts. 5, talk about the process flow. Example, it has to be approved by the respective, maybe the department head or the manager in charge or so on, and the supporting bills have to be submitted. What are the limits, etc. 6, mention the exceptions to the policy or the communication. 7, what are the consequences of non-compliance? And remember to keep reviewing your policies periodically, because any changes you can keep updating and the policies can evolve with time. So if you did enjoy this, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Sang Sha Sum. And yeah, you can follow me on other social media as well. And signing off here is the Gain Enabler, Sangeeta Shankaran Sumesh. So until later, bye.